NSR Media. For everyone.
Well, Matt, it is that time of the show where you and I scour the internet and do what we can to come up with something completely outrageous, most times embarrassing, and things that folks watching and listening, do not do this. Please, do not do what we're about to read.
Now, you sort of make it sound like this is a difficult thing to locate. Crazy news stories.
Oh, gosh, no.
This is nuts.
You know what? It makes you realize just how sick the world can be.
Yeah, and it takes you almost no time to find something that is head-scratch worthy.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
I'm going to begin because you're battling this throat thing this week,
Yes.
so I want you
Yes.
to rest up, okay?
Yes.
This one, well, it comes from Wyoming, and it also involves my favorite thing in the world,
Hippopotami.
time travel.
Okay.
A Wyoming man accused of public intoxication allegedly told police he traveled from the year 2048 to warn mankind of an impending, ready for it, invasion of extraterrestrials.
Really?
Yes. Bryant Johnson, not Brian Johnson from AC/DC, this is Bryant Johnson, issued his grave warning to Casper police after officers were called about the man and his out-of-the-world message, according to an arrest report obtained by HuffPost. Johnson, who police said smelled of alcohol, go figure, and spoke with slightly slurred speech. Try saying that fast 3 times. Slightly slurred speech. Allegedly told officers that the aliens were coming next year and we needed to make sure to leave as fast as possible. Now, according to the report, he didn't specify the exact date or time for the aliens' arrival. So, folks, I think we should all take heed on what Mr. Johnson is saying. The aliens are coming. He knows. He's from 2048. He knows that this is going to happen.
Or he could have just been drunk. Or, I mean, I'm on a significant amount of NyQuil.
Yeah.
That's right. So,
for those like me who believe that time travel is possible, with or without the flux capacitor,
right?
This would have been a good week to have
Doc Emmett Brown.
Yeah, but he's not available.
I think my story
Yeah.
ties into your story in that the two protagonists could be brothers.
Go for it.
Check this out. Cleveland, Ohio, a naked man.
You got me there already.
Yes, they have to be brothers because there's nudity. Caused quite a commotion in a Walmart supercenter this morning when he randomly bit dozens of customers whilst barking and screaming. Quote, 29-year-old Michael Kruger, who sounds a lot like
Freddie.
Bryant Johnson.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Freddy Krueger.
Freddie's
right.
son or nephew or something, entered the store naked and visibly intoxicated around 9:30 a.m. He immediately began running around the supercenter, jumping on some of the customers and savagely biting them. Ruth Davis, an employee who witnessed the attack.
No relation to me, by the way.
Oh, I never even thought about
not
that.
Aunt Ruthie.
Says the aggressor looked like he was possessed or infected with rabies. He was running around like a maniac, drooling and biting. He looked like a rabid animal. The Walmart employee says that Mr. Kruger kept making strange sounds and saying incoherent things, like a lot of Davises do.
Well, this is true.
Yes.
But here's what I'm thinking here, Maddie. This is what I'm thinking. This wasn't some drunken slob.
No.
This was an extraterrestrial that Mr. Johnson was warning people about, folks. He's from 2048. He knows.
They came early. The
Yeah.
extraterrestrials showed up early.
Well, he didn't give an exact date, right?
Right. No, he said yes. I guess any time within
Could be
a
any
certain
time.
period. Now, here's his explanation. He explained that he had taken off his clothes on the way to get rid of the spying equipment that the Vatican had planted on him and was biting people to, here's your tie-in,
Okay.
make sure that they're not Terminators sent to kill him from the future.
Wow.
I'm guessing.
Come on.
Michael,
Now, we did not speak together.
No.
There was no communication
Yeah.
at all about what we're going to do on these stories.
You know what's happening here? You've seen The Terminator, right? The movie?
The Terminator, yes. I'll
Bryant
be back.
Johnson.
Actually, that sounds more like Munenori Kawasaki impersonating the Terminator, but
Bryant Johnson
yes.
is the Kyle Reese character. This guy here, Mr. Michael Kruger, He's the T-800. They've come back. They're like the warring factions in the war against the machines.
I almost forgot one part of this story, that he also claimed he stood on a giant pad, quote unquote, which then transported him to the year 2017, though he said he was supposed to be sent to the year 2018. So he arrived a year earlier than he was supposed to go.
So he's fantastically early.
Well, that's good. That
That's
gives us
great.
more time to run.
He's prompt.
He is very prompt.
It turns out that my guy, Michael Kruger here, told investigators that he may or may not have spent the entire night smoking crystal meth. That would explain things. Now, between our two guys, there's drunk and disorderly,
Yeah.
as well as the smoking of illegal narcotics and time travel.
And biting.
These guys are a party in a DeLorean.
Wow. That's all I can say is wow.